Migraines. So, if you have ever suffered a migraine, you know how horrible they are. I myself suffer from migraines. I have for many years now, but now that I know the root cause of them, every time I get one, I can nip it in the bud straight away. So, these are some areas that I would address if you are suffering from migraines. So, quite often it can be issues with your detox pathways. So, if you haven't seen my other video on detox pathways, have a look through that, see exactly what I'm talking about, understand what we look at when we're looking at your detox pathways, and then it should make sense here. But if you have any issues with phase 1 or phase 2, if one's going too fast, if one's going too slow, you might need some support here. The toxins are building up. This can relate in migraines. It can also be from hormonal imbalances. So really important to run a Dutch, see what your hormones are doing. Important to run a Dutch because the free levels that you check from Western doctors, they don't always match the metabolites. So in the Dutch test, it shows your free levels and it also shows your metabolites. So for example, if your testosterone was showing as low on your free levels, and then you get your metabolites checked, they could be high. Metabolites are a lot more potent than the free levels, so we don't want to be adding in any more based on our free levels being low. Really important to test the metabolites as well. If you have any issues with your hormones, this could be contributing to migraines. If you are suffering any TMJ issues with your jaw, if you clench at night, it can quite often cause pain in the side of your temples because you're clenching at night. If you suffer from any type of neck injury, if you are at a desk all day, I know for me that is my issue. It is a constant repetition of the same posture at work, answering phones, being at a desk all day, looking at a screen, sitting on my phone. We're constantly looking down. Make sure you've got the right desk set up. If you have suffered any neck injuries, make sure you're seeing the right type of therapist for that, whether that's physical therapy, an osteopath, a chiropractor. Good to get your neck checked. So for me personally, mine is usually my C1 being out. So really important to check all of these areas if you are suffering from migraines. You don't have to just band-aid symptoms with medication. And sometimes if you're not actually treating the root cause, it's not going to go away. So for me, when I was pregnant, I had a really bad neck from just being out of posture. I have a big belly, so I was constantly sitting a little bit probably forward, and my neck was really thrown out. So I had a migraine for over 2 months, and it was every single day. And obviously being pregnant, I couldn't take medication, but in the past when I had taken medication for migraines, it hadn't really touched the surface. So I tried Panadol, Nurofen, Rizamount, sumatriptans. I tried them all and it didn't work for me, but it was because I wasn't going to the root cause of why I had the pain in the first place. And now whenever I feel a migraine coming on, I go to my therapist, she looks at my neck, get that treated, and I'm completely fine. So if you are suffering from migraines, please know you don't have to medicate yourself and you can find a way to get out of this. Hope you found this video helpful.